to Beatrice at some point, because Beatrice, this guy, you've spent a lot of money. The mom asked you to stay with this guy, stay with him for like a month, and then you dated the guy during this period?
Yeah, during that period. Actually, the one who even kind of was like a catalyst to it was the mom, because now she's like, mtoto wangu anakupenda, you know, you guys can really make a great team since, you know, he's like your manager.
Yeah.
And then at the time I'm like, I don't like, you know, dating people who are not helping me. Yes. You know, when you're young, you're like,
we need to build each other.
Exactly. And you know, you're already working at that time.
Yeah.
And then you feel that even though they're not working out, then it's going to be okay. I think now, I think it was like 2 weeks, because I had already spent so much money. I remember he even asked me to get all the, you know, when you need to get a passport, because one of the deals I needed to have a passport, and I needed to have like 20,000 to give it to him so that it will be, you know, fast.
Yeah.
I remember my parents walitoa hizo documents zao na nyuki. They had to like bring them all the way. We even went to town. We went to Mombasa Road. He's getting into the bank, coming out, and like, well, I didn't get some money, but wamesema by Monday. So we're even moving around, going around. One of the deals, Huda Monroe apparently took the deal from me. So, and then he even has like a lady who put the DP of Huda Monroe, so it would look like he's actually talking to Huda Monroe.
To the person. So where do you get all this money to just give him passports, certificate of good conduct? Because like you said earlier on, you had taken a loan to pay for the room when you were in Eldoret, right? So where do you get all this money to fund for all these things?
Yeah, he made me identify, and I don't know how to even call it. Like, I didn't know there was such loans, you know, companies giving loans, but he introduced me to so many of them, like Timiza, Tala, Branch. I didn't know about them, you know, at that time. I'm not aware. So he's like, ukienda hapo atakupatia. Then there was this, like, from Timiza, they gave me like 11,000 for the deposits and stuff like that. So it was money going, money going, money going. But when I started realizing, and then I was getting emotional, I was crying, I was depressed. And at the same time, I'm hosting like a morning show for 3 hours. You have to like fake the smile the whole time.
You have to be okay.
It was really tough. So I told him, you know, mimi si wewe niko na shida, mimi nakutrust, but hao watu wa hizo deal si wa trust. Like, I feel like there's something wrong. And then he's like, but then you're saying the truth. I also don't trust them anymore. But you see, my sister works with UNICEF. So in high school, I was #1 nationally for public speaking. So he's like, wanataka uandike speech. You know, how to deal with poverty in Africa. So I literally wrote the whole speech. I was supposed to perform in Italy alongside some other lady. So this UNICEF people, so this is another email from Sheikh Omar. You know, he had very many names, even from Citizen, from I think bahati sikupata NTV, but there was a guy
like emails coming in from this different places that you actually would trust.
Even from Diamond Platinums, nilikuwa niende nifanye kazi Wasafi, and wanaongea na mtu anaongea na hiyo accent ya Kitanzania, wajua, and then it's like you actually believe it. But when now I started doubting these guys, now he already had a backup plan of the sister working with UNICEF. And then they really frustrated me, and I'm like, I don't have the money to get the passport, because now he tells me that these guys were passport hawashiki simu, certificate of good conduct, huyu mtu sijui ako wapi. So it was crazy. A lot of things were happening all at the same time. And then now you're dating, you've gotten to that emotional part. So you're like, I'm going to be there for you. Even if these deals don't work out, it's okay. My sister is going to help you out. And then it's a fake sister also.
And it never happened. None of those deals ever happened.
None.
So at what point did you realize, you know what, this is it, I am out? Did you count your losses? Did you try to report? Did you just take any action?
Well, it was crazy, because the thing that actually made me realize was just getting away from him. Because now when you're living with him, he sees how you're reacting. When you get disappointed, he knows how to calm you down. He knows how to bring another deal in and out. But now we got a show in Kitale with the co-host I had a show with. So we were supposed to go to Kitale and host a show there. And they were supposed to give us some allowance money. But the previous day, the mom told me that I'll tell a fellow woman to send you some 70,000. So at least least you can pay some of this bills and,
Debt,
you know,
yeah,
the debt.
Because you've already accrued much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling comforted, but they even gave me a fake number saying that that's the woman who will call you tomorrow. So on the journey there, I'm like, okay, they've not given us our allowance fee. Let me just call this lady. So I asked if she's still sending the money or what. When I called, it's a lady. She's like, who are you? What are you talking about? So that time it was with the chills.
Oh,
now
yes.
start getting in because I'm like, wait a minute. No, it can't be.
It can't be.
It can't be that it's just been a lie. Then when I told him, he got really mad. Why are you calling this lady? And I was like, it's not really that much of a big deal. I mean, hey, hello.
Yeah.
So I told myself that if this guy asks me for any other money, then I'll know this is not real.
Yeah.
So he told me that, oh, hata nimeongea na huyo madhe, atatuma sani yake kesho, ndio akulete hiyo pesa, atakudepositia. But nani anatuma fare kijana ende kwa bank? Mimi. I was like, okay, let me send this 200 one last time, and then if it fails,
you're holding on to hope.
And it actually failed because like kijana alitoroka na pesa. So I found out, and now what I did was, now I was already convinced that yes, this guy has been lying to me. So I called my dad.
Yeah.
Now explaining to him that I've been staying with this guy, dating this guy, that was very difficult. I told my mom, but she understood. She was really sorry for me. But now telling my dad is because I knew he was the only one who would have told me something and advised me on what to do.
Yeah.
So I talked to him. He's like, so he has been taking advantage of you. My dad was fuming. He was mad. So he told me, umetuacha tu na thao huku kwa nyumba, because they were sending me so much money to, you know, fund all these things. So he told me that he's going to be coming to Nairobi. Nikifika Nairobi from Kitale, I shouldn't go to the house first. I go to a friend's place so that he can come to the police station, alafu sasa ndio story tumalize. But even during the journey, this guy still was looking for ways to get money. There's a time he told me he had bought for me a convertible, a yellow convertible, sijui na offshore account. So this convertible, Mudoni drama queen needed it for a music video, so I had to like send him 3,000 for the fuel. And then I was like, Sina do.
No.
Sina. And then he's like, oh, nakuanga na gari ya road shows. They want it for a campaign. They're paying 150. So tunahitaji 7,000. I'm like, nope.
Where is this guy now?
He's in my house at the time when he's texting me.
Okay.
So I came to find out alikuwa na ile dual WhatsApp. Like,
please tell me you chased him at some point, because what? Like,
so when my dad came, went to the police station and now found him in the house, just on the laptop, you know, probably just getting new ways to con me. But when I got there is when now we found him red-handed, still doing that, tried to switch off the phone bio. But nikaambia dad tutoe SIM card tutaona conversations. Then ndio nikaona wenye walikuwa kinipigia, the fake mom, fake sisters, they were not the ones texting me. He was the one texting me. When I was with him in the house. Because at that time, Christabel tells me, "Ko karibu na bro, ebu toka enda balcony nikwambie kitu." So it's like, yeye ndio ananiambia nende balcony and text like. So we found him, and you know, my dad was really angry, but that's how we now finally arrested him, and we saw all these fake emails.
All right. Okay. But of course, all this happening,